What's going on, guys? My name is Renegade. Today we're here to ask and answer the question, how good is DRAKEL Warlord class? This class was newly available today. Before we get into the video, guys, I do have a Discord server that you guys can join. It'll be in the description down below. Just click on it, click on the link, you can join from there. Easy to create an account, you don't even need to verify it or anything, just click on the link, create an account. Easy peasy, you can talk to me along with my other viewers and such in there. I've got quite a few people already, but it's always good to have more. Other than that though, while you're down there, leave a like, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, leave any other suggestions for any other classes you want to see talked about or reviewed, obviously, in the comment section down below. And yeah, other than that though, guys, the class was available today. I've just finished farming it to rank 10. It does have rank 10 passive. I'll quickly go over that before we talk about anything else. The rank 10 passive is a 20% buff to your endurance, so that means your health is actually going to be increased slightly. Your other passives are physical damage taken reduced by 30% and increases your damage done with critical hits by 15%. So your crits are quite important with this class, and as a result, I'd go with full luck. I'll just credit that to Corey. Corey Plays. He gave me the suggestion for doing full luck on this, so I might as well credit him. Also, to purchase this class, what you need to do, it's a paid only class, so you can't get this for free if you're a free player. You need to go to your class shop, and you can see it here for either 2,000 ACs or for 100k gold if you're a member. It's a pretty cool member little bonus thing. You could try enhancing this class, by the way, guys, with fighter, but I'd probably recommend full luck. You really want to buff those crits as much as possible. We'll join Shadow Realm now though, and we'll talk about what this class can do. This class is pretty much a soloing class if you're going to look at it outside of PvP. It has this ability here, which is you rage at everyone around you, stuns up to 3 targets for 3 seconds. So this is a really good Blood Rat Brawl class, like AoE PvP class. But I'm always looking out for people who don't PvP pretty much, and so I always assess my classes based on their potential outside of PvP. If you want to see a video where you'll want to see a guide on the PvP aspect of this class though, then I'd recommend looking over at Corey Plays' channel. He's talked about doing a guide for PvP on his stream, so if you want to see a PvP guide, then look at his channel. He'll have one out there at some stage. But regardless though, we'll talk about the class's abilities now. Its auto attack is a auto attack that deals 150% damage. It's a DRAKEL special auto attack apparently. It's just called DRAKEL auto attack. Nothing special in terms of damage. I'll quickly use my my stable weapon here, just so we don't have any variation in the results from what I'm doing. So yeah, it's pretty powerful. About 1.2k crits fairly often, as you do get your critical strike chances increased. And again, luck enhancement's always going to increase those crits. Also, this class regains mana from striking enemies, and it's more effective on crits and when you're struck. So it's just a standard auto regain mana build, I guess. But yeah, as you can see, you tank damage quite efficiently, I guess. You know, that endurance buff is obviously going to help a little bit. 20% endurance buff is obviously pretty useful. And you can take out enemies just using auto attack pretty effectively, actually. Your second ability here is called Strengthened Strike. It consumes 15 mana, has a 3-second cooldown. Tap into your Warlord Strength to deal up to 200%, sorry, not up to, 200% attack damage to your target. You intimidate your foe, reducing any physical damage they deal by 7% for 10 seconds, stacks up to 5. So that's a 35% buff to this with all 5 stacks. So it's pretty effective. You can really reduce their damage. And there are other abilities in this class that do the same sort of thing. So you can really actually get their damage reduced by quite a bit with this class. And so yeah, just attacking, obviously you can see that he's dealing very little damage. To me, see if I can get him to attack me. 31 damage is nothing, obviously, so it's really quite effective. Using this to solo, obviously much more powerful monsters, is also going to be effective. I'll do a little solo at the end here for you guys, but yeah, your second ability is called Raged Strike. It consumes 20 mana. It has a 20-second cooldown. I was about to say 3, but no, it's a 20-second cooldown. You rage at everyone around you, stuns up to 3 targets for 3 seconds. Your boiling blood heals your wounds, applying an HOT for 15 seconds. And also, all these abilities are physical, by the way. So you could go with physical enhancements, but I probably would prefer luck. So again, it stuns. It stuns actually 3 enemies, but because I'm not attacking them, it really doesn't make a difference. But they actually start attacking you afterwards, so it's kind of annoying. But again, like I said, this soloing class, so it doesn't really matter, to be honest. So yeah, that's just a standard little attack sort of stun thing. You can see it doesn't actually attack for any damage, but it stuns, so it's pretty useful, I guess. And the HOT is pretty powerful. It's almost 200, and it heals for 15 seconds. That's 15 ticks, so it's quite a lot of health you can get back. Strikes of Expertise consumes 18 mana with a 15-second cooldown. Warlord's experience in the battlefield allows them to position themselves perfectly landed attacks position themselves to perfectly land attacks. Applies Prepared Strike, making any auto is done in the next 5 seconds. Always hit and crit. So any auto attacks done within the 5 seconds after applying this will be crit. So they'll always hit. So look at this: 1.3k, 1377, almost 1337, 1197. You can get some pretty decent crits in there, but then it sort of fades away. I don't believe this works with this ability here, but I'll quickly check for you guys. I don't believe it does. No, it definitely doesn't. Alright, but yeah, it does help the auto attack, so that's pretty cool, I guess. With an unstable weapon, this is actually quite effective. You can see here, I'll grab this weapon out and I'll show you. Attacking with this, you can see I'm getting very large crits, and yeah, it's faded away. But you can get some pretty large crits in with an unstable weapon, but we're using stable for the purposes of this video. Your final ability here is called Enter the Arena. It consumes 30 mana and has a 25-second cooldown. Challenge your opponents, deals 100% damage and applies Master of the Arena, reducing all physical damage taken by 50% for 15 seconds. Now, I believe magical damage isn't affected by this or this here, but I guess you'd have to test that for yourself. I don't know. Regardless, I think most monsters deal physical damage to you. I'm not entirely sure about that, but I'm fairly sure that's the case. And I'm not entirely sure if this stacks. He is hitting only 28 crit. He's hitting 12 damage right now. See if he can hit even less. Yeah, he's hitting less and less, I think. I don't know. I don't know if this stacks with that. I'd have to check that for you guys, but I'm fairly certain. You probably just heard toilet flush in the background, by the way, but yeah, I'm fairly certain these don't stack. You'd have to check that for yourself. Either way, it is a pretty large reduction in damage. It's overall a kind of nice boost to have. What is this room called that I go to? I can't remember now. What is it called? Bright Fortress, I think. Alright, so we'll solo the Paragon of Light for you guys. So we'll start off by stacking this here, I guess. This here is actually going to really help you with your mana regeneration as well, this here. So if you use this and then you start critting a lot, then it's obviously going to help you quite a bit. I probably would have actually preferred to use a unstable weapon for this, but either way. I guess I'll apply this. It's got really cool animations, this class, I've noticed. Like that one especially is a really cool animation. And if you're in a room by yourself, it doesn't lag the game out too much. Regardless though, this class does very little damage, is what I've noticed with this class while ranking it up to rank 10. The damage output's very small. You can combo some stuff together like with this and with your auto attack, obviously, but really that's the only combo you can really pull off to do some damage, and it's really not that effective. It's got good survivability with that heal. The heal is really powerful, and while you're not using a heal to heal yourself up, especially while fighting something that's strong, you can just apply like the Master of the Arena ability, stack up some of this, I guess, and you should be fine. Just taking it slow, taking it easy will keep you in the good sort of 70 mana range for in terms of your mana remaining. But if you do want to be a bit more risky, you can start spamming the abilities, deal some more damage, but it really doesn't make too much of a difference. And I'd recommend just to take it easy. No need to have your heal and your Master of the Arena on at the same time. So if you are tempted to do that and be extra safe, then I'd recommend against it. You might not even need to have Master of the Arena on by the time you're finished having your heal. As you can see there, by the time my heal was finished, I was almost at full health, so I could sort of just wait a bit and then, oh yep, just heal again now. Overall though, guys, I would recommend that you use this class in PvP. If you're a PvPer that goes into Blood Rat Brawl a lot, this AoE stun, where is it, right here, will be really effective, and it also will give you some healing as well, so that's always a bonus. This move and this move here are also pretty effective, but I believe it's only physical damage, and so if you've got a magical based class coming up against you, such as Blazebinder or something like that, then you're going to probably struggle. I don't know though, I don't know about that for sure, but again, this is a guide for non-PvP uses only, so I didn't really need to take a look into that for you guys. You can go to Corey Plays on YouTube. You probably heard him before. He'll do a guide for PvP uses on this class at some point. But yeah, hold on, let's tell this guy I'm soloing. But yeah, so as you can see, like it's just a matter of just cycling the same thing over and over again. It really does very little damage, like I've said multiple times over now. It's really, if you want to just start spamming everything, again, you'll use like a lot of mana, but you gain that back pretty quickly with this ability here. If you just start critting continuously with your auto attack, you just gain back that mana pretty quickly. So it's not much of a big deal, big issue. Quite a slow class though, very slow. In fact, you can see that it's taking me a long time to do this. Yeah, it's quite slow. So just letting it go. But yeah. It's taken quite a while. It's just a matter of just doing the same thing over and over again. Honestly, I would say that this is not worth the 2k ACs. If you're wondering, it's not worth the 2k ACs if you need a class if you're a non-member. I'd recommend buying something like, I don't think Artifact Hunter is still in the game. Maybe something like Omni Knight, Ultra Omni Knight, if you want something more fun. Even something like I'd probably say Daemon is even better than this for soloing. I don't know, to be honest. I can't really think of one off the top of my head. Either way, I'm getting close to the end of this fight here. But yeah, I'll have my Q&A, guys, out in a couple of days, so if you want to stay tuned for that. Also, I'm doing daily Overwatch, so check that out as well. And other than that, guys, if you guys did enjoy the video, leave a like, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Again, stuff I just mentioned will be live in the next few days. I'm actually might die here. I don't know. I'm trying to stay alive. But yeah, other than that, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.